Good morning, friends. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Sir Abdul Sattar Khan. 12th English 4.4, the sign of 4, brainstorming activities and question answer. Let's begin. Question number 1 का ये है characters में से read the extract again and complete the web by highlighting the qualities of the following characters. Dr. Watson, Sherlock Holmes. Dr. Watson, observant, courteous, pessimistic, diffident. Sherlock Holmes, intelligent, methodical, precise, skillful. Mary Marston, sensitive, attractive, kindly, intuitive. Describe the character of Mary Marston from Dr. Watson's point of view. Sherlock Holmes is the leading character in the extract. Explain. Dr. Watson, the narrator, is one of the major characters in the novel. Illustrate. Holmes is always one step ahead of Dr. Watson is solving cases. Elucidated. I first saw Mary. She was dressed simply but tastefully. I could see that she was a person of limited means. Her expressions were sweet and pleasant, and I could make out that her nature was refined and sensitive. My calculations told me that she was about 27 years old. She was agitated by the mystery surrounding her life. I found her attractive, thought her face did not have regular features or a beautiful complexion. Her eyes showed that she was a sympathetic person. I was much impressed by her and attracted to her. Sherlock Holmes. It is a Sherlock Holmes who is the detective and the leading character. Mary Marston had come to ask his advice about a problem that she was facing. Holmes was the one who took the lead and found out about Major Sholto. It was Holmes who analyzed the handwriting in the letter that Mary had received. Holmes was sharp, accurate, intelligent, and methodical. He had an excellent record of solving cases, and his deductions were always correct. Watson was merely his friend who helped him and kept a record of his cases. Dr. Watson is the narrator. He was present when the case was brought to Holmes by Mary Marston. He is generally always with Holmes, helping him to solve cases. He accompanied Holmes whenever necessary. He also kept a record of all the cases that Holmes was a part of. In this extract, he is present when Mary recounts her case, and he accompanies Holmes and Mary to meet the writer of the anonymous letter. He marries Mary in the end. Holmes, where Watson is emotional, simple, and trustful, Holmes is sharp, objective, and methodical. Holmes is always analytical and notices the little details which give him clues to solving a case. Watson does not, and hence is often on the wrong track. Holmes is the real detective, while Watson is merely his companion. Holmes is always ahead of Watson and solves cases which Watson is not even near to cracking. Plot. Arrange the sentences in correct sequence as per their occurrence in the extract. Holmes put a revolver in his pocket. Jumble sentences. Holmes put a revolver in his pocket. First correct sequence है Mary Marston was a well-dressed young lady. Second, Mary's father was an officer in an Indian regiment. Mary received a large and lustrous pearl through the post. Holmes gave Winwood's book Martyrdom of Man to Dr. Watson. Holmes put a revolver in his pocket. Discuss the importance of the following statements from the light of the extract. The trio, Holmes, Dr. Watson, and Mary, decides to visit Lyceum Theatre. Mary received pearls every year on the same day. Holmes carefully examined the paper given by Mary. Mary had received an anonymous letter asking her to be outside the Lyceum Theatre on a particular night at 7 o'clock. The letter said that it would be to Mary's advantage if she came. The letter also mentioned that she could bring 2 friends with her. However, she did not have any friends who could accompany her, and so she asked Holmes and Watson if they could do so. They agreed, hence Holmes, Dr. Watson, and Mary decided to visit Lyceum Theatre. This was the first step to solve the case. Mary received pearls every year on the same day. Major Sholto, Mary's father's friend, had cheated Mary's father of his share in the Agra treasure. When he died, Major Sholto informed his son Thaddeus of this. Though Thaddeus did not have the treasure, he tried to rectify the matter to a certain extent by sending Mary a rare and expensive pearl every year on the same day as he sent the first one. Holmes carefully examined the paper given by Mary. Mary had found a curious paper in father's desk which no one could understand. Holmes deduced from the color of the paper that it was an important document. He felt it was related in some way to the mystery on hand, hence, he examined it carefully to get some clues which would help to solve the mystery. Setting. Cite various reference lines from the extract that tell us about the time and period of the events. He disappeared upon the 3rd of December 1878, near 10 years ago. Mary's father had disappeared about 10 years before she met Holmes and Watson on a particular day. About 6 years ago, to be exact, upon the 4th of May 1882, an advertisement appeared in the Times asking for the address of Miss Mary. Mary first received an expensive and rare pearl 6 years before. She received an anonymous letter before she came to meet Holmes. Most on the same day, there arrived through the post a small cardboard box addressed to me, which I found to contain a very large and lustrous pearl. This morning I received this letter, which you will perhaps read for yourself. Mary receives an anonymous letter on the morning of the day on which she consults Holmes. How does the series of actions go from London to India? Explained by citing references from the extract. The extract begins when Mary Marston meets Sherlock Holmes at his house. After that, Holmes, Dr. Watson, and Mary visit some places in London. Explain in detail the various places mentioned in the extract. Basically, the setting of the extract is in London, but it has some references of India too. Explain how the setting of the extract contribute to the theme of the novel. The extract begins when Mary Marston meets Sherlock Holmes at his house in London. They then meet Thaddeus Sholto in a rundown neighborhood of London. Thaddeus reveals that his father, Major Sholto, had mistakenly killed Captain Marston in London. They then go to Bartholomew Sholto's house to get the treasure. However, Bartholomew is found dead. Holmes follows Jonathan Small and Tonga, who have escaped by a steam launch over the river Thames in London. When Small is captured, he tells them about the time he spent in India, where he was an accomplice in stealing the Agra treasure. Thus, the narration goes to India. Major Sholto and Captain Marston were also at one time stationed in India. Holmes, Dr. Watson, and Mary were taken down the Strand, which was crowded, badly lit, and humid. All kinds of people, sad, happy, old, and young, could be seen moving about in the dim light. Watson found it eerie and ghostly like, and he felt nervous and depressed. They then reached the Lyceum Theatre, where the crowds were pouring in. A continuous stream of horse carriages could be seen, with stylish people getting out of them. Near the Lyceum Theatre, they were met by a coachman who took them in his coach through Rochester's Row and Vincent Square onto Vauxhall Bridge Road. They were on the Surrey side on the bridge from the where they got glimpses of the river Thames with lamps shining on the silent water. The cab then took them through a maze of streets. Holmes could identify Wordsworth Road, Priory Road, Lark Hall Lane, Stockwell Palace, Robert Street, and Cold Harbour Lane. They were all run-down places. The cab took them further to a rather grim and shady neighborhood with dull brick houses and cheap and showy public houses at the corner. Holmes mentions that this was not a very fashionable or rich neighborhood. This was followed by rows of two-storied villas, each with a small front garden, and then again there were never-ending lines of new brick buildings which were an extension of the city. The houses in the area were all dark and appeared uninhabited. The setting of the extract is in London, where Mary meets Holmes and Watson to explain her problem. She talks about her father being an officer in an Indian regiment. When he returned to England on leave, he called Mary to meet him at a London hotel, but disappeared mysteriously. Before she could do so, his only friend in London was a Major Sholto. Holmes finds that Major Sholto was also from the 34th Bombay Infantry. Mary shows Holmes a piece of paper belonging to her father. The paper was of Indian origin, and three of the names written on it were also Indian. Holmes, Watson, and Mary go to meet the anonymous writer at a rundown suburban house in London. Later, they chase Jonathan Small and Tonga, who were trying to escape by boat on the river Thames. When Jonathan Small was captured, he spoke of being an accomplice in stealing the Agra treasure. He was sent to the Andaman Islands, where Major Sholto and Captain Marston were prison guards. Describe in brief the importance of the following places in the extract: London, Agra, Lyceum Theatre, Andaman Islands, Edinburgh. London, the case starts here with Mary Marston meeting Holmes at his place. In London, they go to meet Thaddeus Sholto in London. They also chase Jonathan Small and Tonga in London. Tonga is killed and Small captured. Small then narrates the entire story. Lyceum Theatre, this is the place near which the writer of the anonymous letter told Mary Marston to reach if she wished to get justice. Edinburgh, Mary spent her childhood till she was 17 at a boarding school in Edinburgh. Agra, when Jonathan Small was standing guard on light at the Agra fortress, he was overpowered by two Sikh troopers who forced him to waylay a servant of a Raja and steal a valuable fortune in pearls and jewels. This was called the Agra treasure. Andaman Islands, Jonathan Small was arrested and imprisoned on the Andaman Islands for the robbery of the Agra treasure. After 20 years, Small made a deal with Jonathan Sholto and Arthur Marston, who were the prison guards. Sholto would recover the treasure and in return send a boat to pick up Small and the Sikhs. Sholto double-crossed both Marston and Small and stole the treasure for himself. Small vowed vengeance and 4 years later escaped from the Andaman Islands with an islander named Tonga after they both killed a prison guard. Complete which places, cities in India and England are mentioned have appeared in the extract. Also write about their importance. India, importance. London, importance. India, Andaman Islands. Major Sholto and Captain Marston were stationed here and in charge of the troops. Jonathan Small was also imprisoned here. London, Baker Street, the residence of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. This was the place which Mary Marston came to consult Holmes. Agra, Jonathan Small was a gatekeeper at the Agra fortress when he was forced to be an accomplice in the failed theft of the Raja's jewels. Langham Hotel, this was the place Mary's father stayed at when he came to London. He invited Mary to the hotel to meet him but disappeared before her arrival. Bombay, now Mumbai. Major Sholto and Captain Marston were both from the regiment, the 34th Bombay Infantry. Lyceum Theatre, Mary was supposed to meet the writer of the anonymous letter or his messenger at the third pillar from the left side outside the Lyceum Theatre. River Thames, Jonathan Small, who tried to escape by boat along the River Thames, was also captured. His accomplice, Tonga, was killed. Theme, write in brief the theme of the extract. Write 4 to 5 sentences about meeting of Marston and Holmes. Write the central idea of the given extract of the novel, The Sign of 4. Give reasons, statement and reasons. The theme of the extract revolves around the mystery of the disappearance of Mary Marston's father, the receipt of expensive pearls by Mary, and the mysterious letter received by her. It also involves the journey of Holmes, Watson, and Mary Marston to a strange house to meet the writer of the mysterious letter. The theme of the novel revolves around the Agra treasure. Miss Marston met Holmes and Watson at their house in Baker Street. She then discussed with them the mysterious disappearance of her father. A few years earlier, the receipt of an expensive pearl every year for the past 6 years, and the receipt of a mysterious letter that morning asked her to meet the writer of the letter. Miss Marston was intensely agitated and confused and did not know what to do. She showed Holmes the pearls, the boxes in which they had come, and the letter. Then they planned to follow the instructions and meet the writer of the letter. The central idea is the meeting of Mary Marston with Holmes and Watson and her explanation of her problems. It is also about the short trip made by the three to meet the writer of the mysterious letter. This is Watson's first meeting with Miss Marston and his attraction towards her. Complete the following giving reasons. Miss Marston plans to meet Sherlock Holmes to ask his advice about the disappearance of her father, the receipt of expensive pearls, and the mysterious letter received by her. Miss Marston gives the reference of Mr. Cecil Forrester because Mrs. Cecil Forrester was her employer whom Holmes had once helped to solve a domestic complication. Mrs. Forrester had been impressed by his kindness and skill. See, it is a singular case because Miss Marston's father had come back to England and contacted her and had seemed happy after fixing a meeting with her at his hotel. He had suddenly disappeared and was never seen again. Even his only friend in town, Major Sholto, had not known either of his arrival or disappearance. Holmes needed some references to find out details about Major Sholto, who was the only friend Mary's father had in England and who had said that he did not know about his arrival in England. Miss Marston received a pearl every year when she replied to an advertisement asking for her address, adding that it would be to her advantage. F. Kansare, the coachman, confirmed that neither of Miss Marston's companion was a police officer because this was the condition made by the writer of the mysterious letter whom they were going to meet. Language study. Elaborate the following sentences. You really are an emotion, a calculating machine. The letter speaks of giving her justice. What justice can she have? Our quest does not appear to take us to very fashionable regions. These words are said by Watson to Holmes when Mary Marston had left her after discussing her case. Watson is attracted to her and full of admiration for her. When he voices his admiration, Holmes says that he had not noticed if she is attractive or not. Watson is indigent and calls him a calculating machine. Those are the words of Holmes to Watson when they are discussing the letter that Mary Marston has received from the unknown person. He wondered what was the justice that the letter spoke of and who had done something wrong to Mary that she now needed justice. Seek answer. These words are said by Holmes to Watson and Mary Marston when they are being driven by the coachman to some strange place. They were going through narrow streets in an unfriendly and grim neighborhood which had dull brick rows of houses and cheap and showy public houses at the corner. Holmes mentions that this was not a very fashionable or rich neighborhood. Following are some dialogues of the major characters in the extract. Find out who is the speaker, his, her tone, style, significance, etc. of the dialogue. Dialogue: You have once enabled my employer, Mrs. Cecil Forrester, to unravel a little domestic complication. She was much impressed by your kindness and skill. Speaker: Miss Marston, to whom it said Sherlock Holmes. Tone, style, significance: polite, cultured. Mary proves her identity and how she came to know about Sherlock Holmes. You will, I am sure, excuse me, Watson, Miss Marston, and Sherlock Holmes. Polite and courteous, Watson wants to make a good impression on his Miss Marston and doesn't want to speak his nose if he is not wanted. Your statement is most interesting. He has anything else occurred to you? Sherlock Holmes to Miss Marston. Polite tone acknowledging the story told by Miss Marston and trying to get further information. Are you the parties who come with Miss Marston? A coachman messenger sent by the letter writer, Sherlock Holmes and Watson. Firm but respectfully cautious and asking for affirmation shows that the person who had invited Miss Marston was being very cautious and checking them out. The Sahib awaits you. Khidmatgara male servant, Miss Marston, Sherlock Holmes and Watson. Respectful, formal, shows some connection with the East, especially India. उम्मीद है आपको हमारा वीडियो पसंद आया होगा। अगले वीडियो में दोबारा मुलाकात होगी। खुदा हाफिज़।